So, today we're at episode 3 of the confidence series. How you can escape from the confidence prison. Well, let's start with a quick recap from last time's video. Confidence comes from trusting yourself, not from being loud or flashy. When you care too much what others think, you give away control of your life. People who base their self-worth externally feel less confident. Then you have an external locus, another internal locus. Fear of judgment, do not care what others think. If you let their opinions rule your whole life, you'll never get a confidence. And lastly, confidence builds when you shift your focus from how am I seen to am I staying true to myself. So, now we get to the 4 points, which will explain the real reason why your confidence goes up and down. Because right now, your confidence is like a flood wave. It's like the moon is attracting to the water. It goes up, down, up, down, up, down. And when you need your confidence the most, it's at its lowest point it can ever be. And that is something we need to fix. Because otherwise, this continuous of waves will keep going crashing down, crashing down. And it's not the waves will go bigger. No, they will get deeper and deeper and deeper. So, fix it now before it's too late. You link confidence to emotions. What is the baddest and worst thing you can do in your life? Confidence isn't linked to emotions. There is one thing you need to know already. I've told it in the other 2 videos as well. And if you've not watched those, watch them before you start watching these ones. One good day, you feel unstoppable. You can take on the whole world. Another day, you wake up, you cry and weep like a little baby in your bed. This was happening. You start to question everything that day. Everything goes down, nothing goes right, and you're only talking yourself down, down, and down. That is what you're trying to achieve right now. Confidence is a skill. Why? It takes repetition to feel and get confidence. Why? If you come on an unfamiliar situation, you need to be prepared how you can handle that, to stand confidently. It's not like you go into a scary situation and just magically you feel confident. No, it comes through repetition. But the truth lays in that emotions are temporary. You can feel them, but at some point they will go away. Feeling bad. At some point you will feel normal or happy. If you feel happy, you cannot laugh for 24 hours a day. At some point, the laughter is gone. And that is why, if you link confidence to your emotions, it comes, the effect wears off, it goes back at baseline 0. That is what you're doing. So, what is one thing you need to remember? Confidence is built through what you do, not how you feel. And the research on state vs trait confidence done by the Sport Psychology Journal in 2010, confidence shows that state confidence, temporary feelings, is unstable, while trait confidence, built by habit and repeated action, creates lasting self-trust. And that is just very quick and complicated what I just said. Emotions come, go. Skills, you only get better. if you continue to do them, you only get better. That is the whole difference what you're doing right now. It is not a feeling. Now the second reason, you rely on external validation. It's like you're riding a roller coaster. You get a compliment, you get a boost in confidence. But when you get mocked or they say something that hurts you a little bit, it just sinks through your shoes. It's like you're going up and down, up and down, up and down. Even make a looping and go around. That is what you're doing. Your self-esteem just crashes into the ground. And when your confidence depends on outside approval, that is the moment it will hit you the hardest. Because then you're never in control. No, you end up living on that roller coaster. That roller coaster, when that decides to go up, you go up. But when it decides to go down, you go down very fast. And the luckiest part, you did not have to buy a ticket for it. And that is just an inside joke. But it's the truth. And the truth is hard. And it is something you need to accept. You want to get better at something, accept the truth, do something with the truth. But stop riding this roller coaster. Because validations feel good. It will always make you feel better. But if it depends on your confidence, you're just better off receiving nothing. And then you're stuck at the same place, stuck at the same job, doing nothing your whole life long, just to make sure you do not have to ride that free ticket roller coaster. And that is done by Daisy and Ryan in the self-determination theory in 2000. Show that people who base self-worth on internal goals, growth, mastery, are more confident and resilient than those chasing external approval. It's again exactly what I said. You can look for that external approval, then you ride this roller coaster. Or you can look for the approval inside you, and then there's no roller coaster you need to ride at all. And for the first point, you do not know how to reset your state. Everyone, every person on this earth has bad days, bad moments, bad feelings sometimes. The difference lays in what you do with those feelings. You have two options. You can go fight it and get out of it quick, or you can stay in the circle for 24 hours. It's the same example I took with the money TikTok. If you had $86,400 and someone took 10 of that, would you be bothered? No. But you let those 10 seconds delete your whole day. Well, someone else let those 10 seconds get 5 minutes of them and go on. They still have the other at least 85,000 left. You've just given away 86,000 because of 10 seconds. That's the difference in confident people. They have the ability to shift their mind back, hit that reset button, and go on. And people who do not have that will go into a spiral that lasts a whole day. And then, only then, they can start building back up. That takes at least 2 days on average. While that confident person has achieved it in 5 minutes, 600 seconds. He's achieved it. While you, in 172,800 seconds, did not achieve it. I don't know what option you want to choose, but these are so many different. And if you take that into a calculator, so 172,800 divided by 600, you get an average of 290 times wasted momentum every time you fall in that spiral. If that is something that does not pushes and forces into your brain you need to think about, click away right now. I do not want you to see this anymore. This is something you really need to think about. You're wasting 290 times on average time more than a confident person. You're wasting years with this. Now, as for the last point, you misinterpret fear as failure. Let's say you're ready to go on a date, but instead of feeling good nervous, no, you're feeling that nervousness as if it is your failed. And then it's just, no, I'm not ready. I'm not confident enough. I cannot take it. I'm very sorry. Millionaires, billionaires, CEO, businessmen, politics, kings, queens, all people who need to have nerves of absolute steel. They feel fear too. Everyone feels it. It's only the difference. Let you, that fear, sink that confidence right through your shoes, or is it fear of good excitement? Change it to that good excitement. Everyone feels nervous for the first date. You go onto something, you meet that person for the first time. It's something excitement to be about, to be excited about. But if you just go like, no, I cannot do that, no, man, you're not going to get anywhere. Make sure you switch the button through excitement. That is the important thing. Because feeling fear doesn't mean you're broken. It's a sign you're about to grow. And the research on anxiety reappraisal shows that viewing anxiety as an excitement rather than a threat leads to better performances and higher confidence. And this is done by a Harvard student, which is one of the top schools in the whole world. Now, to summarize this video, what do we have learned? Confidence linked to feeling is not the key. Confidence is built through action. It is a repetition you need to go on. Throw yourself into the deep and go swim. Just you jump in the water, just try to swim. That is what you need to do. And after a few times, you will get better at it. Better. But do not expect the first time to absolutely swim like an Olympic. External validation? No. Only look for validation from the inside. Not knowing how to reset? When things goes wrong, you lose confidence. Learn to reset fast. And how do you do this? Meditate or do something that gives you joy. So if you're feeling down, for me, I like to play a chess game. So if I have, no, I do not want to do it, anything, I don't know, I play a chess game, I'm right at the track. You need to have something that pulls you out of that deep void of feeling down through a plateau that is excitement. And fear isn't failure, fear is a sign you're about to grow. That's what you've learned today. Use it, note it, and repeat it to yourself. Because the moment you repeat it, after some point it will stuck in your head forever. And that is what you need to do. So, if you're ready for the next episode, which is about the number one habit that's holding back your confidence, and I also explain how to fix this. So, like and subscribe, and I hope to see you in my next video.